Hey guys, as promised, I have a video for you guys on how to break down armor, how to maximize it, and what to do. Now, a couple things I want to explain at the beginning. Never break down something that is green in durability, and I personally never break down something that is more than half of its durability. So here, these boots, this helmet, this chest plate here, these pants, this, don't break them down, and I will explain later. The lower durability your stuff is, the more you get out of it. I don't have a pair of boots that I can actually break down and show you guys what it is, but boots are one of my least favorites because the way that breaking down armor works is when you break it down, you automatically get one less than what it took to create it. So chest plates that take 8 to create will only give you a maximum of 7, no matter what condition it's in. Pristine, you have no negative side effects from it being pristine. Worn, you get a 0.5 deduction, and it goes into decimals and it actually calculates out what's going on. Most of the time you won't be messing around with worn, but if you have something that's full durability and pristine, like a chest plate, you'll get 7 out of it because it's the only negative side effect is breaking it down. Now when you have a worn full durability chest plate, you're still going to get 7 because the 0.5 will round up. Now since I don't have boots, I can't really explain what's going on with them, but a ruined pair of boots, the maximum you can get out of them is 2, as I just explained, because it took 4 to create them. I'm breaking them down so I get 3, and then they're ruined so I can only get 2. Boots are really annoying because even when you combine them, you're still getting the same amount that you would have gotten out of them anyway. So boots here with a high green bar, this will give me 1, and then if I get another pair of boots with a high green bar and combine them together, I can only get 2 out of them to begin with. So boots, you can actually just break down no matter what condition they're in, because combining them with another item is not going to get you anything else out of them. Now, if we go on to helmets, the maximum you can get out of a ruined one is 3. So, in order here of what will give me the most, this will give me the most, this will give me the second most, and this one will give me the least, because the more broken it is, the better it is. So since you can only get 3 out of these at 165, that means that every 55 is 1 more that you're going to end up getting out of this. So 165 to 110, you're automatically going to get 1, because you always get 1 out of everything that you break down. After you get down to that mark, you need to get half of it. So 55 would be 28. You would need another 28 on top of the 110 already. So you would need to have 82 durability if you want 2 out of these, and have that around 0.5 round up to a 2. So this right here, this one would only give me 1. Now if I take this helmet right here, this one will give me 2. If I want to get 3 out of this helmet, I would need to take it way far down to this really low part of the bar here, and I would need it to round up. So this cannot get to 3, guaranteed. The amount that I get out of this before it's rounded cannot equal 3 unless it's full durability. Now if I get way down here, it will be at around 2.9, 2.8, somewhere in there, and then that 2.8 rounds up to a 3. So this will only give me 2, and if I had it really low, it would have given me a 3. Most of the time you won't find stuff that's really low. Now this helmet here is above half, which means that it will only give me 1, and it is most beneficial to me to combine it with another helmet. I happen to have another helmet right here. So if I combine these together, each of these would only give me 1. I put them together, and then I reach my maximum of 3. So boots, this doesn't matter. Helmets, it usually doesn't affect you too much, but when it comes to pants and chest plates, it is very important. So this chain helmet should only give me 1, but when I break it down, this will only give me 1, and the only reason I'm doing this is because chain is very abundant. I don't really need to maximize on it. I just fill up my inventory and come and dump it off. Now moving on to pants. The maximum that you can get out of these is 5 if you have nothing wrong with them, so putting these in the order of what will give me the most. I'm going to break down these iron pants because they're less than half, which means that I can get the most durability out of breaking them down now. If I were to combine them with something else, I'm actually ruining the amount that I could get out of it and not maximizing it entirely. So pants, since the most you can get out of them is 5, and it has 225, that would mean that 45 is one durability, so then 23 would be the half mark, so you would need to have 68 missing out of 1 in order to get 2. You would need another 45 in order to get 3 because you're already at that 0.5 mark or slightly above the 0.5 mark in order for it to round. So then we can break this down. It's underneath half, so then this will maximize it. And since this one is above half, it would be more beneficial to combine it with something else that's above half, but I'm going to break it down anyway just because I really am not hurting for chain at the moment. Or really any time. I'm never hurting for chain. So putting these in the order of what will give me the most, again, lower it is, the better. So this is going to actually give me my only example that I've had so far of actually combining stuff, giving me more. So then these ones here, at 165, since you can get a maximum of 6 out of these, that would mean that every 40 durability you get 1. So then this is right under 80. So I would get 2 out of this, and then this one is right above 80, so I would only get 1 out of this one. No, it would round because there would be more of it. So then you would hit the 40 required and then 20 underneath that. So this one is not quite at giving me 2, but it will round up to give me 2. Instead, I can take this one, which will give me 2, and this one, which will give me 2. I can combine them together in my inventory for something that will give me 6. So for chest plates, this is extremely useful to use this tactic. This one right here, this is actually about the same as the other one, so I can actually show you with this one here how much it would give me. Like I said, this should only give me 2. And then this chest plate here has 92, so then with 40 each, that would be 1 that I'm missing out of, 2 that I'm missing out of, and it's just below the amount that it would take for it to round down. So then the 80 of the 92, that's 2 ingots that I'm missing out of. The 12 is actually, again, reducing it, but it's not at least half, which would be 21, to prevent me from being able to get more. So I'm going to get 4 out of this one, because the 6 minus the 2 that I lose for this being at 92 is going to give me this amount. Shit, I done fucked up. Did I do my calculating wrong? 40. No, I was doing it backwards. Sorry, I need to work the other way. You need to work down when calculating these, not working up like I was, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, swords and bows can only ever give you 1 because it gives you less than what it was giving you before. Actually, bows should be able to give you 2 if they are worn or pristine, but I don't know why you would want to break down a worn or pristine bow, especially if it's not at full durability, because a worn bow, not at full durability, would definitely not give you 2. So then I can break down something like an iron sword, whether it's pristine, worn, full durability, partial durability, it's never going to give me more than 1, because by breaking it down, I'm automatically getting less than 1, so the maximum I can ever get is 1. So I hope that this actually helps with your guys' breaking down of stuff. I hope this will help you guys in the future to make sure that you try to maximize whatever it is you might be trying to break down or trying to get. And I'll see you guys next time.